So those doors are kind of scary. Oh, I think I'm here. Hey guys, good to see you. Carol Kirka. Is that you?
No, it's Josh's mom.
Hi. Hi, Josh's mom. Good to see you. How's it looking? Anything else? All right. That one's just my shoulders and my head. That's fine. Hey, Tom. Love you guys. Let me see. Just got a few minutes here. Tom, anything you wanna see or talk about, or you wanna get straight to the yoga and the meditation?
I'm going to attempt to get this on the work.
Give me one sec. Okay, this one's good.
Say like this camera machine.
Oh, I see. I'm here for the vibes. Hey, okay. Perfect.
Sorry I'm late. This is
Leon made it.
really official.
I know, right? We didn't get that.
You didn't get the Facebook for that one? You bring it up there.
Yeah. We just got like 45 more seconds of technical difficulties and then we will get started, y'all.
Go ahead, dude. Just walk in.
Good to see you,
Just the
Tom.
Facebook Live, yeah.
Why does it say viewers hidden?
That's right. My computer for that side.
Cool. So I don't think there's anyone on Zoom, so it's probably,
Were you on that? Okay.
You're doing the Facebook?
Unless you're not working.
You got it? Oh, let's do that.
There you go.
Wonderful. Bada bing, bada boom.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. I mean, bye.
Um,
Just want to share this. Hey, Madison. So Tom says hi.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Kat. Hey, Catherine. All right, guys. So I'll wait a few more minutes while people, join us. And I just got here too, so it's okay. So, God bless these essential oils, right? If you guys have any essential oils, before we get started, pull them out. If you don't know much about essential oils, give me a holler. I'll give you some info. I'll send you some more info. I personally like, like peppermint type, minty type of stuff, fruity, rose, and lately citrus is really good to wake you up. Lavender is really good for insomnia or falling asleep. I need to get a little. Let's get a little. Okay. Yeah, so just give me. Hey, Tyler. Hey, guys. So, like I was saying, yeah, pull out your essential oils. I like to rub it all around my nose. Do you? That's what this is all about. You can rub it around your nose. You can rub it on your chest, on your wrists. Some people like the neck. What up, everyone? I'm gonna spread my lavender for my muscles. concepts that we're talking about. We need to do something about that. So, before we get started, if you get lost along the way or whatever, yada, 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 or miss something, we're having fun. We're having fun today. Don't worry about it, because we have this, and I'll send it to you. It's basically the first portion of what we're doing, self-regulation. Give me a holler if you want me to send it to you. Like I said, pull out the essential oils, and I'll let you know when it's time to start using those. All right, guys. So, today we're not going to do any demos or anything like that, or any educational stuff. But if you do want to learn about something, or if there's something that you have questions on, or think that I should share with everybody else, let me know. Hi, Erica. Thank you. Let me know, and we'll cover that next week. Yeah, love research. It's only fun. So, yeah, this is something called Try Yoga. All you need is your chair. All you need is you, really, throughout this whole time. If you ever feel like you just want to stop and breathe deeply, or breathe with one of the techniques that we've learned in the past. So if you guys need an update, I'm not sure who needs an update really. But if you do need an update on the breathing patterns or your favorite kind, or what different ones are used for, let me know. I can give you that information. But today we're gonna, if you need a number to stick with, go with inhale 4, maybe hold 4, exhale 4, while you're moving through your movements. If not, just breathe and move the way that your body is talking to. And so these are methods that you could use anytime throughout your life, throughout your day, in the morning and the night, throughout the day, to self-regulate, to bring yourself back into awareness of your body, of yourself, of your mind, of your emotions, of everything, and just kind of calm the nervous system and regulate a little bit and strengthen your nervous system through that practice as well, which is really good for you. So the second part is going to be a little bit more meditative, a little bit more vibey and calm. Although you will notice that with this type of yoga, I won't be playing any music. So there's that, but you can play your music as long as you mute your video if that's what you choose to do. Hello, Esto. Nice to see you. So yeah. But typically also, if you were to come to do this in person with me, which we're hoping to do, probably continue to do, of course, when things start opening up again, we won't be playing any music or incense. We won't be lighting any incense or smells or anything like that. Nothing to throw you off or anything. But it is a good method to kind of develop a practice whenever you're upset, angry, maybe too excited, whatever it is. All right, guys. So, updates. Sorry, before we get started. So we have some updates. Tomorrow we have support groups still. Cool. Oh, are we doing the Q&A thing?
This week is Q&A.
Oh, guys, yeah. So, for Tom and Madison, I will watch this later. I think Booty called. Okay, for Tom and Madison, and anyone interested, we're gonna, Leon and I are gonna be doing like a Q&A kind of meet the trainer kind of thing this Thursday, and it's probably gonna be live, maybe podcast kind of conversational style, and we'll be answering some questions. So if you guys don't know us already, we are two different people. We're very different. Hi, Rick from Row. Hi. Hello there. We've got some very different opinions. So it'll be very interesting to see, what's happening. If you guys have any questions and you want to stir the pot a little bit, send us a question or two, and we'll take that into consideration. All right, so let's get started, y'all. If you want to move up to the edge of your seat a little bit, if you can, go ahead and do so. If not, no big deal. Just going to start by taking some deep breaths here. Bringing attention to the breath. Looking either down or up, recognize where you are in your space. Just take note. Acknowledge perhaps 4 colors or 4 textures of the room, the shiny smooth surface or the rough paint, concrete or brick or wood, skin on your hands or your arms, feet on the ground, shoes, bare feet, whatever it is. And here we're going to say to ourselves, I am safe, I am present, and I am well. Say that one more time. Say it out loud if you'd like this time. I am safe, I am present, and I am well. And now that we're nice and settled into our space, we know where we are. Right now I'm going to mention, I see this beautiful shadow on the side of this window. There's like a breeze, some trees. Beautiful space. Just take a second to be grateful for this. Anyway, so now we're going to ground ourselves in our space. We're going to go ahead and feel rooted. We're going to feel the contact or the heat or the space or the weight between the hands and the knees, or perhaps the feet in the ground. Whether you have your arms on your knees, or whether you have your arms on your chair. Either way, just feel that contact. Feel supported. Notice you don't have to do much here to feel supported and to be supported by the ground, by your chair, by yourself, and by the universe. Here we're going to say to ourselves, I am grounded, I am rooted, and I am supported. We're going to say that again. I am grounded, I am rooted, and I am supported. Taking deep breaths if we find it necessary. We are going to center ourselves here. We're going to try to find some heat in the navel or in the belly. You can do so in many ways. You can do so by bringing more attention to the breath, making it more intentional, using your diaphragm and your pelvic floor. You can also do it by imagining that you're pulling in your belly button into your spine. Once you start creating that heat and feeling that center, whether it's using your pelvic floor, you could also do it by imagining that you're stopping like a flow of urine. Once you find that, I want you to imagine, visualize a big fire in your belly. It's getting bigger and bigger, beautiful embers, orange with hints of blue. And any time that you feel your mind is wandering or chattering, getting away from you, just imagine all those thoughts, all those imaginations and worries just being pulled down by that heat and just letting them go. Totally gone. Anytime you feel any pecking thoughts, crazy chatter, not crazy, totally not. Throughout the day, or throughout the session even, just imagine that fire. Or you can go ahead and follow my voice as I lead you through the self-regulation and the yoga. Or you can also go ahead and think to yourself, am I breathing in or am I breathing out? You can follow your own breath as well. Here we're going to say to ourselves, I am present, I am peaceful, and I am centered. Say that again. I am present, I am peaceful, and I am centered. If you need to swallow a few times or move around, go ahead and feel free. Now that we're nice and centered and grounded in our space here, we're going to bring some attention to our breath. Imagining that you're filling up like a cup as you breathe in, and emptying out as you breathe out. Filling up the belly, using your diaphragm and your pelvic floor. using the same muscles to exhale all the old air stagnant out of the belly, out of the lungs, as you breathe out. So if you need an analogy, think about a cup being filled with water. It starts at the bottom, and it moves up to the chest, it moves up to the throat, and up to the head. And then as you breathe out, you start with the head, move down to the chest, down to the ribs, and then down to the navel, and the belly. We're getting some movement here, really getting all the old air out and bringing in some fresh new air. Very important right now for our immune system and our DNA. Breathing in on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as you breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel free to speed it up or slow it down if you feel necessary. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we're going to add a little hold in between. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. At your own pace there, breathe in however you feel natural. As we move through this here, with this practice, I just want you to notice and follow your breath. Anytime you feel yourself straying a little bit or getting lost in your thoughts, just think, am I breathing in or am I breathing out? And as you notice and recognize, tell yourself, I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Here we're going to say to ourselves, I am present, I am safe, and I am peaceful. I am present, I am safe, and I am peaceful. Now here, guys, we're going to go ahead and release any tension we might have in the eyebrows right now. We're going to recognize that the body believes the mind as we move forward here, and that's why we use the affirmations. That's why we tell ourselves, I am. If you ever feel like you don't have an I am, or you're having some difficulty finding one that you think represents you, I am is simply enough. We are worthy just in our existence alone. So saying I am is a great reminder alone in itself. All right, and as we move forward here, we're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to elongate our spine, crown of the head up to the ceiling, tailbone down and rooted, nice and solid in your chair. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your right ear down to your right shoulder. Now, I don't want you to bring your shoulder to your ear. I want you to just bring your ear to your shoulder. Let it hang a little bit. Really need this stretch here. As you breathe in and out, you can use the breath to improve your posture, improve your form, if you will. You can breathe in, elongate. Breathe out, stretch a little deeper. Now on your next exhale, I want you to let your head fall back and let the left ear touch the left shoulder. As you exhale down, feeling a nice stretch on the right neck and back. As you inhale, right ear, right shoulder. As you exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Keep moving at your own pace here as you breathe and use your breath to guide your movement. Really finding some peace. Imagining that at the crown of your head, there's like a flashlight or a bat signal, and you're being seen. You're making yourself seen and heard here in this world. You're telling the world, I am here, I deserve it, and I am worthy. You can even incorporate the torso here at your own pace, whatever feels comfortable for you. Breathing in as you come up and out as you go down. On your next inhale, just meet me in the middle here. Take a deep breath in and out. Then on your next inhale, elongate once more. Crown of the head, think about also like tucking your chin just a little bit, maybe giving yourself a double chin, or maybe pretending that you're holding an item in between your chin and your neck. And as you exhale, you're letting the left ear fall down to the left shoulder. And like I said before, don't bring the shoulder to the ear, bring the ear to the shoulder. Feeling a really nice stretch on the right side of the neck. Honestly, this is something that we could do every night and every morning if we want to start making this something that's a daily habit, you know. It kind of trickles down to the rest of the body. On your next exhale, I want you to let your head fall back. Very gentle, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then around, letting the right ear touch the right shoulder. Even if it's not touching, imagine that it is. And coming back around, making circles basically in the other direction. Breathe in as your head comes up. Lift your left shoulder. Exhale. Sigh it out if you'd like. Right ear, right shoulder. Chin comes down. At your own pace, whatever feels comfortable for you, keep going. Imagine good posture. Incorporate the torso if you'd like. The light, the bat signal, coming out of the crown of your head, telling the world, I am here. I have something to say, I have something to do, or maybe not. I exist. That's enough. On your next inhale, meet me up in the middle. And just sigh it all out. All right, guys. Now, we're going to lean a little bit to the sides. So, arms up. As you take an inhale, you can either have your arms up overhead, reaching up. Maybe give yourself a good stretch if you feel you'd like it. If not, hands can be in front of you, in your face, or they can be in your lap. They can hover anywhere you'd like for now. As you exhale, bring your right hand down. Bring your right hand down. It could either be down on your knee, it could be down on your thigh, it could be down on your chair. You have many options here. Either way, as you inhale, lengthen the spine. Imagine that the crown of the head is touching the ceiling. Really reach over up top. And as you exhale, come down a little bit to your right side. And you have many options here. Option to hover the right arm and get a really nice stretch. Option to solidify the right arm on your chair, on your thigh, wherever you feel comfortable. Either way, open up the chest and keep reaching a bit. Wherever you start feeling that stretch, stay right there. Don't push it too hard. Just feel a nice stretch on the left side of the body. Kind of squeeze the right side if you can. If not, imagine that you are, and imagine that you're being almost dangled or hanging by a string from your left rib cage. Nice stretch in the neck. Keep breathing in as you elongate and open up the chest, and out as you keep bending however far that works for you today and right now. Next inhale, come up, both arms up. Next exhale, both arms down. You can shake it out if you can. That was a little active. So maybe today we'll just make it a little bit active. Hey, Janine. Next one. And if that's not your yoga today, don't do it. Take something more passive. You can always do a breath stretch. Next inhale. Arms up, overhead, or in front of your face, or down in your lap. Wherever you are comfortable, whatever works for you today. I'm going to bring my arms up. As I inhale, lengthen, really straighten out the spine. Imagine that you're reaching forward. Imagine that you're reaching straight up to the ceiling, not forward. Perhaps your chest is reaching forward though. On your next exhale here, I want you to bring your left arm down. It could be either on the chair, it could be on your thigh, it could be on your knee, or it could hover if you want, something a little bit more active. On your next exhale, I want you to tip over to your left side, feeling a really nice stretch on your right side. You can let the head hang if you desire. That would be really nice. Nice stretch on the right neck, the whole right side body. As you inhale, open up the chest. If you can, try not to lean into the arm if you're supported too much. Imagine that you're being dangled or hung from a string attached to your right rib cage. So you're pulling up and down and falling down at the same time. Wherever you are, that's exactly where you should be. Take a big breath, open up the chest. Either go deeper or stay where you are. On your next inhale, meet me in the middle. All the way up. As you exhale, all the way down. Palms up or palms down, whatever feels good for you. If you'd like to give your shoulders a good roll back or forward, go ahead. I know I need that. If you'd like to swallow once or twice, feel free and move it up. Whatever feels good here. As we move forward, I want you to be, do, or imagine. If you're not able to move any body part, I want you to at least visualize it and see it. All right, and now we're going to move on to our twists. So, arms up once more, either up overhead, or in front of your face, or down in your lap, or anywhere in between, really. Lengthening your spine, visualizing your vertebrae stacked one by one on top of each other. As you inhale and lengthen. As you exhale, I want you to bring your left hand down to your right side. It could be on your right knee, it could be on your right thigh, it could be on your right hip, it could be on the right side of your chair, whatever works for you. As you exhale, bring your right arm down. It could either be on the chair, it could be on your hip, it could be on the back behind you. If none of this works for you, both arms in front of you and the head moving toward the right is perfectly fine. It's a great option. You can breathe right there and stretch the neck. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, solidify the pelvis, grounded in the chair, chest up and open. As you exhale, twist a little deeper and use your gaze, use your eyes to guide you. Look behind you, look over your shoulder if you can. If you want to use your arms to either make a bind on your knee or your chair and pull, if that feels good for you, go ahead. Just make sure you do it gently and with intention. As you breathe in, you lengthen. As you breathe out, you stretch. Wonderful detox here for the kidneys. One more breath as you lengthen, chest up, head up, and exhale. Now on your next inhale, I want you to meet me in the middle here, very gently, whatever works for you. You can move your arms first and then the rest of your body, or all at once, whatever feels good. On your next inhale, arms up. They could reach overhead, they could be right in front of your face, or they can be in your lap. As you inhale, though, I want you to lengthen your spine. Keep imagining a stacked vertebrae, one on top of the other. And as you exhale, drop the shoulders and bring the right hand down to the left side of the body. Keep a straight spine. Keep a straight posture. As you exhale, bring the left arm down. It could be on your hip, it could be on the chair, it could be on the back, behind it, whatever feels good for you today. As you keep inhaling, imagine that the crown of your head and your shoulders are moving back. Sorry, the crown of your head is moving towards the top of the ceiling, and your shoulders moving back, chest open. As you exhale, using your gaze to move to the left side of your body. You can make this as active or as passive as you want. Breathing in and breathing out. A few more breaths here. Elongate as you breathe in. Lengthen. Stretch and go a little deeper if you'd like as you breathe out. On your next inhale, meet me in the middle. Move as gently as you'd like. Here we're going to say to ourselves, I am flexible, I am stable, and I am at peace. And we'll say that one more time. Say it out loud, I encourage you to say. I am stable, I am flexible, and I am at peace. All right, moving on now to our eagle pose. So, if you can, go ahead and bring your arms up. They could also just be in front of you. As high as you can for this one. And then as you exhale, I want you to go ahead and bring your left arm under your right arm. And just bind the elbows. Keep breathing here. You can either bind the palms so you can hold them together like in prayer, or you can go ahead and hold your shoulders like a big old hug, basically. Just give yourself a nice hug. Either way, what I want you to do is feel a really nice stretch between the shoulder blades behind you. You can go ahead and keep your posture straight, but encourage your elbows in front of you to move toward the ceiling, toward the wall in front of you, excuse me. Let's take some deep breaths here. If you are bound, and you are holding your wrists or your palms, imagine that your elbows are moving up toward your face as you breathe in, as you breathe out. As you keep breathing in, imagine that your palms are moving away from your face. Breathing in, breathing out. By the way, guys, I recently learned that holding a pose for 5 breaths is kind of what you want to really get its maximum benefit. So we're going to do that today. Keep elongating and fixing up your posture as you breathe in. Keep feeling that stretch behind you, behind the heart, behind the rib cage as you breathe out. On your next inhale, I want you to just unbind very slowly, very gently. Be kind to your shoulders and your neck. If you need to roll, go ahead. All right. Next inhale, arms up overhead or in front of you or in your lap. Reach up as you inhale. As you exhale, we're going to bring the right hand under the left hand. You got your elbows stacked. And you have options here, power of choice. You can. Give yourself a big old hug as you stack your elbows and encourage them to move forward to the front of the room. Or you can bind the hands or the wrists. As you breathe in, keep feeling that stretch. Bring your elbows up. closer to your face and your palms away from your face. Deepening the stretch as much as you feel necessary today. That's where you should be. Getting comfortable here. Making noise as you breathe if you feel necessary. Elongating as you breathe in. Deepening as you breathe out. Opening up the back of the heart, the back of the ribs, the back of the chest. Settle the shoulders down. Next inhale, we're going to unbind here. Very slowly and very gently, whatever feels comfortable for your body today. If you feel the need to wiggle around or do a little pressure relief, go ahead. Here we're going to say to ourselves, I am strong, I am powerful, and I am joyful. We're going to say that one more time. I am strong, I am powerful, and I am joyful. Now we're going to do a little bit of open arms here. As you breathe in, arms overhead, arms in front of you or in your lap, whatever feels comfortable for you today. Either way, as you inhale, elongate your spine. Imagine vertebrae stacked on top of each other. Grounding the pelvis, reaching with the crown of the head. As you exhale, I want you to just bring your arms down. They could be palm up, they could be palm down. Whatever works for you. I'm going to keep them palm up. It helps me open up my chest a little bit more. I encourage you to do the same if you want to surrender today. You can let your head hang back. You have many options here. Or you can hold it up. Whatever works for you. I want you to engage your back. Open the chest. Let the shoulders fall back. If your arms get tired, you can rest them on your chair. Or if you want something a little bit more active, imagine that your elbows or that your thumbs are touching behind you, whether or not they are. Imagine that they are and squeeze your upper back and your middle back. Opening the chest. Keep breathing here. A few more breaths. Remind yourself how much strength and courage it takes to truly surrender. It's not a weakness, it's a strength. On your next inhale, just come back to center as slowly or as quickly as you feel necessary, whatever works for you today. Here we're going to say to ourselves, I am inspired, I am at ease, and I am awesome. We're going to say that one more time. I am inspired, I am at ease, and I am awesome. And now we're going to move on to our balloon. Balloon is kind of fun. So, as we inhale, we're going to bring our arms either overhead or in front of us or in our lap, whatever works for you today. Get comfortable in this position. We're going to be here for just a little while, longer than the other ones. So, as you breathe in, arms overhead or in front of you or in your lap. Imagine between your hands, gather some energy beforehand. Just imagine yourself cultivating some energy, some heat. You can imagine maybe a flame. You can imagine a balloon. On this big balloon, we're going to go ahead and imagine that it's getting a little bit bigger. So maybe let's open up our arms a little bit more. And it's turning into, let's say, a color. Let's really imagine it. What color is it? Maybe a color that you love. Maybe a color that makes you super happy. It could be white, it could be black, it could be rainbow, it could be more than one color, or a gradient, it could be bright. Whatever color really makes you smile. We're gonna imagine this big color on this big balloon, and then we're gonna grab a big Sharpie. And with that Sharpie on the balloon, we're gonna write down something that no longer serves us, something that we don't need anymore. We have to let go. We don't need it. It could be a thing, it could be an event, it could be a person, it could be an emotion, it could be anything. It could be a scribble if that's what you know that you need to let go. Whatever it is, with that Sharpie on the balloon, write it down in big, bold letters. See it, and as you breathe in, bring the balloon up, show it to the world, embrace it, and as you let go and exhale, bring your arms down and just watch the balloon disappear into the universe. Watch it disappear into the clouds as it gets further and further away from you, since you no longer need it. And there it is, gone. I am free, I am happy, and I am forgiving. We're going to say that one more time, guys. I am free, I am happy, and I am forgiving. All right, guys, we're going to do that one more time because I feel really good. So as you breathe in, arms up. They could be overhead, they could be in front of your face, or they could be in your lap. Whatever feels comfortable for you today, find a comfortable position. We're going to be here for just a little longer. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Maybe drop the shoulders a bit. No tension there. You can bend the elbows. They don't have to be straight. In between your hands, gather some heat, gather some energy. Imagine a big balloon, another big balloon. It could be whatever color you like. It could be the same color as last time, or it could be a different color. Another color that you enjoy, perhaps. It could be a rainbow, it could be metallic, it could be glitter, it could be anything. Either way, on this big balloon, we're going to imagine it. We're going to bring out a Sharpie, that same Sharpie we just used. And on this big balloon, we're going to write down a wish or a desire or a transformation or something that you know does serve you and that you do want and that you know is truly in alignment with who you really are or with the goals that you really want to achieve. It could be more than one, or it could just be one thing. It could be an achievement, it could be a thing, it could be a person, an emotion, a relationship, a feeling. It could just simply be a feeling. It could be an emoji, if that's what you want. On this balloon, as you write it down, imagine it as you bring it up into the ceiling, into the sky. Show it to the world, breathe in, and as you exhale and let go, watch your arms come down. Feel them relax. And watch the balloon as it disappears into the universe. Watch as it pierces through the clouds. Watch as it gets further and further away from you, so much so that you can't even see it anymore. And that's only because it's already done. It's already in our vibrational vicinity. It's already ours to keep, and we just have to allow it in. And here we go. Well, here we're going to say to ourselves, I am ready, I am enough, and I am worthy. Now we're going to say it one more time. You can say it loud and proud if you want. I am ready, I am enough, and I am worthy. All right, now we're going to get a little bit active. We're going to get maybe a little sweaty, perhaps. So we're going to try something called a boat. I want you guys to, if you can, possibly come to the edge of your seat in front of you. Not so, but still grounded enough so that if you lift your legs, you're not going to fall forward or back or anything like that. If you feel better in the middle or laying back, that's totally okay. My back is kind of funky today, so I'm going to lay back. As we breathe in here, imagine and visualize you guys are a boat. You're a boat. You could be a sailboat. You could be a yacht. You could be jet ski, speedboat, any kind of boat. You are a boat. And here, we're going to go through a storm because that's what boats do sometimes, right? They just go through storms. That's how life goes. It comes and it goes. But how we manage and who we are throughout it all is what really matters. So, we are a boat and we're going through a storm. So, I want you to now, as you inhale, lift your legs. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, lift your arms. If that's too much, leave them down. If you want to move up to the edge of your seat, go ahead. Either way, I want you to really tighten your core. Bring your navel to the back of your spine. Really find your center. Find your heat. Here now, I want you to find a shape. Whether it's just bringing your arms up or out to the side, you have many options. Your sailboat, your boat could look however you want it to. Either way, I want you to embrace the shake. Find the shake, love the shake. Say thank you, say I love you. Acknowledge it as old information, old stagnant information and energy moving the body. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out and just let it go. Was that hard? Oh, that was hard for me. We're going to do it again. All right, guys. Times 2. It could be the same boat. It could be the different boat, whatever boat you want. You can have 2 boats if you want. As you inhale, find your center. As you exhale, squeeze your navel to the back of your spine. Find your belly. Find your abs. You're going to lose that quarantine 15, y'all, to be in your live video. Oh, let's see. Sorry. Anyway, guys. All right, boat times 2. So here we go. Breathe in, find your center. Breathe out, squeeze it in. Hello, good to see you. And then you're going to go ahead and be a boat. You're going through a storm. You can bring your legs up. You can try to straighten them. You can try to bring them out. Fold them, arms up, arms on the side. Many options here. Either way, find the shake, embrace the shake, love the shake, acknowledge it is old information, old stagnant energy and information leaving the body. Here we're going to hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. That's the boat, y'all. That's some good stuff. So, if you feel some energy, you feel a little hot, that's good stuff. All right, cool. So now, since we just cooled up, since we warmed up a little bit, now we're gonna cool down a little bit. All right, we did our boat. We did some twists. Now we're gonna get back into our bodies a little bit here, settle down, take a few deep breaths if you'd like. Have your arms or your hands on your knees, on the chair. Roll the shoulders if you feel necessary. Find good posture. Swallow once or twice if necessary. Now we're going to just do a little forward fold. If you need some assistance forward folding, please ask for that if possible. If not, just go ahead and please practice intentional breathing during this moment. Or you can lean forward as much as you can and do another boat. Or you can find lean forward and find a place where you can comfortably perhaps support yourself with your hands so that you can come back up. That's another option as well. Okay? So breathe in as you elongate your spine, arms up or in front of you or in your lap. Whatever you're capable of today is where you should be. As you exhale, I want you to lean forward, fold forward, just hinge at the hips. Bring the arms down. Imagine that the front of your chest and the crown of your head are reaching toward the front of the room, really elongating and straightening that spine. If you want to make it active and hold the fold, that's totally okay. I would suggest releasing here. Letting the chest come into the thighs as you breathe in. You can hug yourself if you desire. I would suggest it. Absolutely. Thank yourself for being here. Thank yourself for showing up. If you'd like to use the floor or your feet as support, go ahead and do so. Forward folds are a great way to calm down the nervous system, get yourself ready for some sleep or some rest if you're having issues with that. Anytime you bring the brain below the heart. A few more breaths here. Sigh it out if you need to. Make as much noise as you'd like. Just be yourself today. Feel comfortable. Here we're going to say to ourselves, I am enough. I am myself. And I love myself. On your next inhale, I want you to come up, roll up. So, as we come up out of this, if you need support, go ahead and place your arms on your knees or your thighs. As you roll up, let your head come last. Start with your sacrum, tuck your tailbone, tuck your abs a bit. Imagine that your vertebrae is stacking on top of each other one at a time, rolling on top, head last as you come up. Give it a good deep breath in and out. Here we're going to say to ourselves, I am calm, I am strong, and I am safe. Now we can say that again. I am calm, I am strong, and I am safe. All right, now we're going to do a little body scan, meditation, calming down, sort of Zen vibey situation. If you want to lean back into your chair, go ahead and do so. Just get comfortable where you are. If you want to leave your arms on the chair, go ahead. If you want to leave your arms on your thighs, go ahead. Whatever works for you today. You can keep your eyes open or you can close them, whatever works for you. I like to close them sometimes. Bring the attention back to the breath here. We're going to imagine like a document scanner or a white light or some fairy dust or whatever works for you, something that allows you, that's a tool that allows you to scan your body. And we're going to start with the top of our head, our connection to the rest of this universe here. Imagine this white light or this dust or this document scanner starting at the top of your head and moving down, releasing any tension you may have in your eyebrows. Are they furrowed? Just let them go. As you inhale, imagine that light moving down further to the rest of your face, maybe to the bridge of your nose, or to your lips or your jaw, releasing any tension there. Keep breathing as you imagine this light or this dust or this scanner moving down toward your neck and your shoulders. Releasing any tension you may have there. Anywhere you may be holding, just let it go. Find some more space as you allow your breath to fill up that area and relax it as you breathe out. Imagine the light moving down further to your chest, to your rib cage. Really opening up as you breathe in and really letting it fall, clearing all the old air as you breathe out. Keep breathing here as you release the rib cage and the belly and the navel. Imagine that as you breathe in, every cell of your body is breathing in with you. Very deep breaths here. Redirecting all this old energy out of the body, circulating some new energy in. Keep imagining that this light is traveling down further into your hips, allowing you to sink into your chair. Notice how supported you are. Notice how you don't really have to do much to just sit in your chair and exist. Think about your ability to breathe while you sleep. You are supported here, literally, physically, in more than one way. Allow the thighs relax, allow the bum relax, allow your knees relax if you're holding them in or out. Keep breathing deeply with all the cells in your body, working all together and independently without your direction. They know what to do. Keep breathing in as you allow this light to travel down to your calves and your feet, your soles of your feet, your connection to where you are, to your home, to your ground, your roots. As you keep breathing in and imagining that light has healing powers. And it's actually drawing out any old stagnant air, energy entities, whatever it is that you believe in or imagine, and you know you don't need it anymore, it's coming out. Just kind of melting and being drawn out through the soles of your feet, or the palms of your fingers, hands, fingertips. Refreshed, new here, as we take some more deep breaths. Every cell of your body replenished as you breathe out. Rooted, stable, at ease. Just make peace with where you are. Acknowledge what's going on with your body, with your mind, perhaps. Don't fight it. Don't get worked up to fix it this top minute, right now. Just let it come and go like clouds. Recognize it's something that you want to work towards, but appreciate and be grateful for how far you've come now. Clear any tension in the body. Ask yourself here, and remind yourself here, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not emotion. Without breaking any of the peace that we've just cultivated here, I want you to bring your arms up as you breathe in, and bring them down. You can put them in prayer mode, or prayer position if you'd like, or you can keep them in your lap if you'd like. All this good energy, kindness, love, and positivity for you to keep, and it's unlimited, so you can send it out to someone else. Visualize that it's being received, person, place, thing, whole planet, whoever it is that you know needs it right now. Know you have that power. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Bye, y'all. Nice to see everyone. We've got some new faces. We're about to be out of here. Hi, Cody. Hi, Indianapolis. You know what? Hit us up if you're still watching, are you? If you are still watching, Indianapolis, Healthplex. Oh, no, you're not. Bye, guys. See ya. What happened? This one's done? This is Zoom.
Oh.
Oh.
I said that my phone is getting really hot.
Oh wow. It is. End meeting.
We had 39 people view.
No fucking way. Dude, that's legit in this bitch. I was thinking of telling Randy maybe it's time to stop it, but I think maybe it's time to keep going.
What else did you have?
What you mean?
Like on the.
Oh, I may have cursed on YouTube. You know what? We keep it real, okay, you guys?